tune in, so me a tune in and me a tune in live and direct. Live and direct, me a tune in. You probably have to go turn this down because I don't want to know what happened to me. Boy, me light, huh?
Well, them still have a thing named Graves disease, but we not ready for the grave. So we just call it hypothyroidism, you know? You know, the first thing
I say hypothyroid.
used to have some little angina, and it was sort of like an allergy.
Prison pics revealing a cartel with facial swelling and a protruding midsection. A far cry from the cartel of old.
Let me turn this down. Wagwan, wagwan. You know where we are watch? Let me write down some notes so we can talk about it later.
But you're all covered up now, so you must be a little sensitive.
No, I'm not sensitive, but the style. I remember, you know, if you work on the Tik Tok, you have a singer without cover. As a matter of fact, I'm going to become the advocate for Graves disease.
It's just been a week. He still can't absorb his abnormal...
So he said he probably gonna become an advocate for Graves' disease.
So many fans waiting for Vybz Kartel, cheering Vybz Kartel. It was an amazing feeling. You want to tell us how I need it, I'm still not process anything. Even this morning, me and my fiancé are driving.
Oh, he's saying fiance. That means that they're not married yet. So he's saying fiance. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What do you want to say to your legions of supporters?
Yeah, the key shake.
Still not convinced of your innocence.
Well, first of all, let's look at the supporters there. Enough love, God's nation.
Okay.
To them by my side, cheer for me, let me feel that love there and that appreciation.
So I must send out love to Gaza Nation.
You know, so God's nation forever.
Papa Jesus. So he's busy with his fiance, his kids, and grandkids to be worried about haters.
They say he's lucky to be a free man today. What do you say?
What's up, what's up, what's up? If you're not yet watching Entertainment Report, you can go over there because there's the interview going on with Vybz Kartel and Anthony Miller.
His Gaza nation standing by Kartel from the get-go. Through word path, their mantra. Many, however,
This probably is gonna be a very short one.
what he deserved. Because some people would have said hubris overcame
You know, all of me upload the video just upload. Oh my god.
the most famous and popular DJ in Jamaica. He wanted to be a crime boss.
No, I don't want to be a crime boss. You know what I mean? Remember, I thought I was from a waterfall, so I didn't grow up, you know. So it has nothing to do with crime boss. It's just that things go be a wire, and, you know, with the help of God, and with the help of the liar, I stop up there and things, you know, to set things straight and things. But now we're not running down to be a crime boss. Then when we smart and know what crime boss, hang up, you know, that was never our goal.
Kartel famous as the lyrical DJ, but also famously fast on his feet and quick-witted. He's a smart guy. He's a very calculated person who knows what he is doing. How did you go from being the most popular DJ
Oh, a long time. Somebody tell me say a long time he have kerchief. Come me just see one video with him of one yellow kerchief around his neck. Vybz Kartel and Sean Storm. Okay.
How do you explain husband?
Scott Wagon. Let me charge up the iPad here because I'm going to read some stuff in a few minutes. Wait, tell the wrong charger this one.
13 years in prison at some point.
May I take notes so I can talk about it after this. Also, the 238 on his face is a clause in the transcript.
And you make that continue? Nah, man, that could work. Plus other things, and reach my rights, reach my freedom of privacy, all the things them do. So me know say technically, we didn't have to walk. It was just a matter of when. The haters and the bad mind people is just as much motivation thing as the fans. Because me, nah, don't make nobody laugh off a cartel to cartel is in a prison. Cartel in a prison. So the bad mind people them was just as much a motivation to buy cartel as the fans were. We never have one day where we disappear.
How do you fill time otherwise though? Because what do you do in prison?
You wake up in the morning, then fly you about 10 o'clock, you come out on the block, the whole of the day. Then you wait till them get there, leave and a whole of us till 12 o'clock, you lock down. Then 2 o'clock, you come out back for your next hour and a half. And then when you lock up 3 o'clock, you're not sit back outside till the morning again.
Mm-mm.
So you don't know. We have to just find things to do. Read, write, watch TV, listen to music, talk to my loved one then. That was it. That's how I spend my time.
But what was your worst moment in prison?
So I mean, I have a lot of worst moments in prison. Can tell you straight like when we just go to prison, there's a feeling there, was a wicked feeling, you know. Then when we lose my appeal, that was also a wicked feeling. My grandmother dead when we there in prison. Cairo Jones' grandmother dead when we there in prison. Angie St. John mother dead when we there in prison. So it was just all the dog dead.
So Andre St. John,
And every time my woman come visit me and she go away,
mother, his grandmother.
Carter's lady mopping his brow
Mm-mm-mm.
for the interview. So them asked her attentive and very shy. A fan from afar.
Attentive and shy. Me no know what them a go say with how she get rush over TikTok.
Jamaica to a man in a prison. Nah, man. So that's why I love her. So I said, well, I'm tell you, fear move more than mountain. You know, fear move on solar system.
Average in the stars.
Definitely, I have to put on the roof and I deserve it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give him a show so I should preserve it.
But Kartel not preserving his cool during a live Thursday with ISAP, sending some choice words in the direction of his Turkish delight and not realizing everyone heard.
You know what? Anthony Miller edit this and add this to a video, you know, because this shouldn't. Anthony Miller add this to the video. Okay, so basically, for those who are gonna watch this when I'm no longer live, basically I was watching I tried to turn down the sound because I don't want no copyright infringement chaos. But anyway, basically this is an interview with Vybz Kartel and Anthony Miller. Um, so he was asked a few questions and he was responding. Me not have a question them, but me just got have some things with him say. He said he's not sensitive about his appearance and he think he's going to be an advocate for Graves' disease. That's one thing he said. He also said that you know, sometimes it's like he can't believe say him free because a lot of times mentally he's still not free because sometimes him really what I get from what he said is that sometimes he might listen for hear the key a shake. You know, it's like mentally he's still in a prison, but physically he's out and free. All right. He gave out love to the Gaza nation, as well as him say him not have time for haters because him more focus his grandkids, his kids, and just getting getting better. But him say him a focus on him fiance, kids and him grandkids. But so worry about haters at this moment. All right. So additionally, he said the 238 tattoo on his face is a clause. When he say is a clause in a transcript, something like that. Me never really hear this also right. But him said the 238 tattooed on his face is a clause. And also, what are some of his motivation? Him say haters and bad mind. People them, they motivate him just as how his fans motivated him. So he's not gonna be deterred by haters and bad mind and all of that. All right. When he was asked what are some of the things that the process of the day in prison, he said he wake up like about probably 10 o'clock, bed, go outside, get some air, whatever, reason with him brethren them, lock down 12 o'clock, then about 2 o'clock, then go back outside. And then after that, then lock down and they just have to find things to occupy their time. All right. May I watch to see if it has start back. Then when he was asked what of his worst moment, he said him not have just one worst moment. He have a lot of worst moment. And he said have a lot of worst moments, and one of them was like the feeling he got when he first ended up in prison. The feeling he got when he lose his appeal. And him also said when his fiance come visit him and left, him have a feeling about that as well. He said his grandmother died. Andre St. John died, and another person, grandmother died, and while they were in prison. So that's like a little breakdown so far. Let me continue to watch it.
13 years in dancehall, a lifetime. Can you still be the man, although the sound of the music has changed?
Yeah, the sound of the music is for full percent. Think about it. Most of the young looking now, them leave so much, them full of tattoo. How do that? After that, then anyone do a DNA right now, after that, style of magic. Them can't see. I remember we had that thing, that we are used to change the style, we are used to change the song. You see, we don't want to talk about it. In our research, in another style, I have no
He's sounding more like himself now.
But the kids who always listen to you, they moved on to other people though. Yeah, they move on to other DJs who have a different sort of vibe and flow.
Yeah, but think about this. If you look on TikTok right now, what the biggest trending artist? Vybz Kartel, who run TikTok? It is them. So you find you have some 15-year-old girl and some 16-year-old girl a dance to all. I said she wants to start that. You know what? I will talk about them. Some they are 20 years old, you understand? Then some they are 18 years old, 21 years old. And that's the kids that are about to. Like they compare me to the nowadays people. When the Vybz Kartel was
What's
Ladybeofficial,
up?
I think like this. In the same way, Bob Marley then from 1981. I was looking for iTunes. I think this is Facebook. So I say, no, even if you can't know that, you can live forever.
So yeah, so for the time you know Vybz Kartel.
Start a poll.
So what do you represent to the
Ask your
youth for
community.
them to view you as a kind of threat?
Them as well. Them I say,
All right.
me mash up the kidney them and I leave them as straight.
Do
Me
you
smart them.
think
Me have too much influence. So
Cartel
me feel like it's a combination of
should
not the entire system. Because I'm not the system, but the system government me. I feel like that.
Cartel? I want me type writing coming out of my glasses. Oh, me find my glasses. I'm putting a poll up there. Do you think Cartel should um get off social media? As Tony Matterhorn said, Matterhorn, social media. Yes,
What do you
yes,
represent to the youth today?
for a few months.
You've been in
No,
prison for 13 years, but the fascination
he
with
will
escape and
survive.
incarceration. Why are people so fascinated by you?
He will survive.
Because I don't think my think of that. In the same way when you see
Um,
rise against it, we stand up on the
get
people that are fighting. People respect the underdog when they fight back and win. And people respect a real tough on defense. So it's a combination of a lot of things that help Vybz Kartel to appeal. So I never listen to people and say,
alright, me miss no fight, no fight what I say.
Africa to get paid. Which that get paid are people with them.
You were busy in prison churning out music.
They want me to go and tell them I'm a good beer. Me I love beer car. So I'm here to give a full right to, as the comedian said, you have to do a one night and I think if nobody will come. And I look at you. Yeah, but yeah,
Plus,
we
some
get
people
to.
were on your side in the institution who were representative of the institution.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Did you have to hide them though?
Yeah.
When you found the smiles, but you entered prison a star. Did you get star treatment?
We never get guilty. It's a really thing. I take up my phone again.
Of the next big one. The return show, set to put tens of thousands of Cartel staff fans to his first post-prison performance. He says it will be December. Or is that too soon? Mentions a couple names he brought alongside him on that stage.
I like Jesus too much. So, I don't know. Vibes. I'm a silly man.
Are the offers coming in? Can you even take some of those calls?
Yeah, man, we take the call there. God love money. The first one I just came from Jamaica. We have Trinidad, we have Bahamas, and we are negotiating right now for Grenada and Barbados. So we've been spinning the like tornadoes. But when I do the rotation about, I think you know what it's about. About one man campaign, you know. Like a hefty job. Yeah.
What are your expectations?
Jamila, I want thing I want to tell the people about the airport. I'm going to build some more runway. Because I see that show, yeah. I think the venue was about 50 to 100,000 people. I mean, I tell you, say, when the venue full with 100,000 people, let's remove say 100,000 people on the outside. I mean, I talk to them outside, I talk straight.
And those 13 years would have taught you what lesson in particular?
Time is precious. Don't play with it. And as much as you can, stay out of hard energy. Because because sometimes you're not feeling nothing, you can just step on a partner with the school friend. I don't know your school friend about money. I'm on the phone, follow up with someone and you don't have to do it. So as much as you can, you still can negative energy. And just most of the time it's stressful. I want to go on your thing and get it done. You know, that's a big thing.
Do you have any political aspirations?
Well, one thing you know, if you want to MP, you can't lose. But I want to show you that I'm going to leave it at that.
What would be the first thing that would occur to you to say to people based on the accumulated experience of 13 years in prison?
Time is 4%. You can't get it back. You can't get back money. That's the message from the public and see the amount of money when you get back. I will never go for the amount of money you have to spend to fight that against that. As much as it is, yeah, I know some people are already, but so many money in the people, we said there's few people who will be on that side and not on this. They're them people like one report that to me. He said, see, FBI, y'all are run down because of you. What do you expect me to do? No, then that's what
You know, say Vybz Kartel Vice a come back though. His Vice is definitely coming back. Trust me. In Vice a come back. You look like you done.
The ER Top 10 is brought to you by Pizza Hut.
So basically it look like say who that then? The top 10. Oh, you have ER top 10 to know. Who this? Look, let me have to start watch entertainment report a Friday night time. Old school, new school, ding dong is number 9. Then you have number 8 is who that? Enhanced featuring TJ, Tables Turn. Me don't know. Let me write this down so I can go listen to them song there. Tables Turn. I don't know that song there. Number 7 is Levels by 450. Levels by 450. Number 6. Number 6 is Nomad by Ladybeofficial. Oh, good job, Ladybeofficial. Number 5 is Gone Wild by Raja Wild. No, Gone Bad. We say Gone Wild. Gone Bad by Raja Wild. Raja Wild. I gotta do some more stuff on this live. I gotta talk some more about some stuff we're going in Jamaica. Higher Life, Cranium and Chronic Law. Number 4. Higher Life. Number 3 is Godfather by Valiant. Godfather by Valiant. Can you guess what number 1 is? Number 2 is 100 Watt by Kraft. And number 1 is and DJ Mac. Fiesta. Okay. HAAD Fiesta. I'm going to play the music later. Amani and DJ Mac. Alright, so I was watching Entertainment Report a while ago. I think that part with Vybz Kartel done, so let me retrack some of the things that was said. I'm not gonna go through everything because I'm gonna write down everything. Alright, so basically I was at the section where he talked about the tattoo. No, when he said the haters, they motivate him just as his fans. Okay, also when he talked about what the daily what his day would look like. What that? Oh, Mr. Let me look for me. Let me use my extra eye. Mr. Rip Van Winkle, what go on? Me title say, why you say LOL? Because of my title or because of the topic? Anyway, so he was talking about how it is in prison. In the morning you wake up, get a chance to bed, reason with them brethren them. I think about 10 o'clock then let them out a door. 12 o'clock then lock them up down again. Then 2 o'clock can go back outside. And then after that then get locked down. So then they have to find different ways to pass the time, whether write, listen music, talk to him, family and stuff like that. Also, when he was asked about what's his worst feeling, he said he have a lot of worst moments. He said he had a lot of worst moments. Me go change the title when me done, cause the title is never so catchy, not so catchy. I'm gonna change should yeah, he said some of the worst moments was when his grandmother died, along with him say Andre St. John mother died as grandmother died. Grandmother, not mother, grandmother. All right. One of his other worst moment was when he lose his appeal. And Anthony Miller was talking about Sidem and say, you know, she was very attentive during the interview, mapping Vybz Kartel face and all of that. And you know what? Anthony Miller also interjected in the situation that happened on TikTok, where Vybz Kartel allegedly made the threat saying go and box, whatever. We don't know what we wanna talk, if I'm wife or if I'm, but a fiance in saying that video, so me go start a fiance, right? Even though the Bible said take a woman or call them a wife. So anyway, he said he was talking about Sidem, that's Vybz Kartel. He said she has faith, and you know they say faith can move mountains, right? Basically also he was asked a question. I didn't write the questions down because when me done with this. So he was basically saying that what I get from what he was saying was that he think that he's an exemplary, you know, people me not say imitate, but people take from what he has, because he was saying that, you know, look at how all the youths them, most of the youths them full of tattoo, and a picture of Skinner came up, and he said he's the one who, you know, had all the tattoo in the first place. Well, I say in the first place. So he also mentioned that he's trending, even though, you know, he said he's trending on TikTok and all of that. So he is really trending. When asked about likely will be performing, some of the places he mentioned was Trinidad, Bahamas. He said Grenada as well as Barbados. Those were some of the places that are interested in him. And he was saying that they need to build more runway, because when he's gonna have his show, it's gonna be a lot of people. The airport now gonna have enough runway to carry them people out. But anyway, he said yeah, he said that's gonna be huge, and I guess we know that it's probably gonna be huge anyways. Also, when he was asked about you know, what is, I don't remember the exact question, but anyway, some of the things he said was that time is precious. You mustn't play with time, and that is also a very good advice. Time is precious. Don't play with time. Another of his thing was that to stay out of negativity. So time precious, you can't get back time. Negativity, stay out of it. All right. So when he was asked about any political aspect in the future, his response was, if him run for MP, he cannot lose. So that's something for us for you guys to think about, or me can't say us because me a Jamaican. Anyways, he also reiterated that time is very precious and you cannot get back time. And he said he can get back money. He spent a lot of money on his case and all of that. And he was basically saying that, listen, I make back a lot of money. However, when it comes down to time, in time with your family, time with your loved ones, time, just time itself, you cannot get back time. So that was one thing that he was reiterating as well. So anyway, that's for the interview. That is my piece and my breakdown. I know a lot of people gonna break it down in a different way and all of that. So I probably edit out the vid. I probably edit the video once it upload because me not really know if the background sound was in the video, but you know, that's basically what's up with that piece. All right. So I was just watching Olympic. I was watching some races and I saw where Nugent came in third. So I'm not, let me go back to it because I'm not sure if it means that that was the final race or that qualifies her for something. I have to go back to it. But anyway, that's what's up. That was a very short interview though. Me think say it would have longer. Me think it would have longer. Maybe on stage now I forgot try get film interview. You know? Alright, me go back on the TV. See what else is going on with the Olympics. Okay, so I was also watching the Olympics today. And you know, I talk about some things when we have written down about today. So there was a Whoa, what a cross is. So first of all, there was a lot of bad weather in my area, or I can probably say second of all, there was a lot of bad weather in my area. Hurricane Debbie, and let me write down what I have to go to. Come here to update that title here. Hurricane Debbie had left a lot of water, a lot of flooding in this area and some area closer to me. Let me see if I can find some picture. Right there. The phone now on charge. Alright, let me see. Oh, me have so much message from WhatsApp. Hurricane Debbie. Let me get this piece of extra eyes. I don't know my other eyeglasses there. Wait a minute. Oh, that's stale news. That is stale news. Stale news. Alright, so as I was saying, Hurricane Debbie, which had eventually downgraded to a tropical depression in the eastern part of United States. All right, let me pull up some article. Hurricane Debbie. All right, so we basically had a few tornadoes. We had a few tornadoes. We had quite a lot of heavy flooding. And basically they're saying that Hurricane Debbie caused at least 6 deaths in the southeast. It's now weakened to a tropical depression, but remain a danger. No, this is still news. Updated. No, yeah, this is still news. But anyway, as stale as it might be, this is some of the damages that Hurricane Debbie did to some areas.
Dramatically rescued from her car in Manatee County, Florida.
Okay, what is the address of the emergency?
Officials were assessing damage when they saw a vehicle drive through the rising water. After making landfall in
That is
Florida as a
reflecting my
Category 1
TV.
hurricane, Debbie unleashed over a foot of rain in parts of Florida, South Carolina, and Georgia, flooding roads and trapping people in homes and cars.
All right, so that is one thing that Hurricane Debbie did. That's just one thing. Now, closer to me, not really close to me, but in this vicinity, there were many tornadoes. We had a lot of tornado watches from yesterday morning to today. We had many tornado watches. The relay, is this 100? I think this is 100-meter relay. No, Jamaica not in a it. Let's see what they must say.
I think just as a team, we just did get it done today, you know. So, I mean, that's my brother, and I should have called him to him. Everybody could have done a better job. We just did get it done today.
Oh,
Something that the guys are going to be reliving many days.
the way they changed the baton.
Years ahead, that's for sure.
The way they changed the baton, that was where I think they had a mishap. I'm looking at the Olympics. Men's 4x1 relay final. I think that's what they just did. And USA won the 4x100 relay final. Did they win? Wait, fifth consecutive Olympics women have not been on the podium. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just gonna run it. Okay, wait there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me get. Actually, me I read news and all kind of, you know. Put this tape on the track when you should have taken off during Coleman's run. The problem is that the Denmark doesn't wait for Kenny. Okay, baton pass was very poor. So the way he passed the baton, they said that was very poor. It was passed outside. Oh shoot. I think they said the baton was passed outside the passing zone. Oh, they are disqualified. They are disqualified because of the way he passed the baton. But then you have Benjamin coming in first. Was this the 400-meter? I remember now. I don't even think Benjamin is an American. He looked like him an African. Okay, so Benjamin is gonna do the 400-meter hurdle. Oh, he was the one crying in the Tokyo Olympics. In Tokyo Olympics, I remember this. He was crying because he Alison Felix, Noah Lyles. I'm kind of watching. I love watching Olympics. Even if Jamaica is not in it, I still like to watch it. 400-meter hurdles headlined by Rye Benjamin. Wait, did it? Oh, this I want old one. Okay, this is the one in Tokyo. Oh yeah. So we will see if they're gonna get gold this year. Since my other country is not in it, me just have to go cheer for the country we're in it for me, you know. Alright, so I was talking about Hurricane Debbie. Oh, Brazil did come first. 2023. Oh, that's a 2023 World Championship. Oh yeah, so he's getting ready to run another race. Rye Benjamin, that's his name. Alright, may I switch over to Olympics now? Oh, here's somebody from Qatar. Brazil. Brazil this? Brazil. Alison dos Santos from Brazil. I will make him color film head so in a purple. I must say purple rain. Or Maggie from, what is EST? Estonia. I never know say that the country that exists. Estonia. I think this is the hurdles. 4x400 meter hurdles. Clement Ducos from France. Might as well me watch Olympics, yeah. Friday night, me should have been out and about, but I saw things set up. England? No, British or BVI. British Virgin Islands. Oh, that they're gonna be a part of it too. British Virgin Islands. Who this from Norway? Excuse me. Warholm from Norway. Okay, so it's the 400 meter hurdles they're about to run. I'm just all over the place in this video, trust me. So when we say this can't miss me, could that be anything? And Benjamin is from the USA. So since no Jamaican in, let me say no Jamaican in this first. I don't think any Jamaican is in this. Oh shoot, Jamaica in it, man. Clark, Roshan Clark. I want me a chat about no Jamaica not in it. This is Roshan Clark. Let us see what and he talk to you, see. Okay, let me switch this around a little bit. All right, that's him right there. I have to hurry up, because you know them are then copyright sitting do. Next thing when me look one liquor part of the video, then say copyright. Me have to edit up out that the one liquor picture there. So now this is a 4x100. No, 400 meter hurdles. There's a Jamaican in it. But this guy, Rye Benjamin, he won the 200 meter. He's the one who won the 200 meter. Was it the 200 or the 100 meter? But him are the one where win earlier. I think but there's a Jamaican in this. I feel like I got eat one ice cream. Ice cream bar. Oh, we probably need to eat some grapes. I'm gonna eat some grapes. But let me watch this first. So they're saying that 3 years ago, Rye Benjamin was he lost to somebody. Roshan Clark is in lane 9. So you have Qatar, Brazil, Estonia, France, BVI, Norway, USA, and Jamaica in this race. Yes. Take off my extra eyes. So they're getting ready to go. They're getting ready to start. All right, and the race has begun. The race has begun, and it is a 400-meter hurdles for men. Right now, we see where we Jamaican a lead. Make we just pray for him so he come at least. I never know what to say. Me no want to be too excited because me not edit that video and take out no part if he no come in. So wow, he not run. He not run fast, you know. Wonder why he not run fast. Wonder if he have a sprained ankle. Oh shit. He almost dropped. Oh my god. Boy, me sorry for the Jamaican then. Boy, me no know what going. He almost dropped, you know. Because he was running like something wrong with his foot, you know. Rod Benjamin is the winner of the 400-meter hurdles. Big up yourself, Rod Benjamin. I don't know. Something happened to the Jamaican guy. Looked like he almost tripped. Excuse me. It looked like him almost tripped. Rashawn Clark, his name? Rashawn Clark. But anyway, I'm glad him at least participate. But you know, it looked like something was wrong with his foot in the first place. Because I was thinking why he wasn't running that fast. Even though me couldn't run against him. Because it would look like I walk. But he was not running fast. So he was running like something was wrong with his foot. So Rod Benjamin is the winner. Now he has the American flag. What does DNF means? Mean he didn't finish? Oh, me I that DNF. Me I say what does DNF means? And then me say mean he didn't finish. Yes, D for didn't, N for D for did, N for not, F for finish, did not finish. So they didn't say he came 8th. They just say he did not finish. That's what it is. See? Look like something wrong with him foot, man. Look like him a feel pain. Because he not run yet right now. Like he slow down, like him a feel pain. They're showing the replay. Yeah, something went wrong with his foot. Mirror, and him alone dropping up. Somebody else dropped too, you know. But the other person will drop, get up and keep running. That look like Rod Benjamin family. Oh my gosh, they happy. Well, at least them are gonna be happy. Big up yourself, Rod Benjamin. Great job. I'm glad you come in. Even though me not know him. Well, I was cheering for Jamaican, but then did not finish. So what to say? So every time they get gold from now on, it seems like they ring the bell. They ring the bell. That's a tradition. Probably in the next 4 years we will have Jamaica start dominate again. And Rod Benjamin is from Mount Vernon, New York. See what he look like. That's what he looks like. He's the winner of the 400-meter hurdles. Yeah. Anyway. anyways, let me forget a charger. Let me charge it there. I need to charge my iPad. So moving on. From time to time, I probably go back to the Olympics, but there was a plane crash. There was a plane crash. A plane crashed in, where crashing now? Brazil. Let me find the article, because I'm telling you that was very sad. Let me see. Plane crash. This is a live update. Okay, so all right, so let's get into some very sad news. So there was a passenger plane crashes in Brazil, and it's like it literally fell out of the sky. It fell out of the sky. Literally just dropped like when you drop a ball. So you guys can watch the video. Update, it said at least 61 were killed after a passenger plane crashed outside Sao Paulo on Friday afternoon, according to Brazil officials. Authorities have located, so earlier they did not locate the black box, so now they have located the black box. All right, so make we see what I'm saying about that. So they have located the black box, because when I watched it earlier, they were still trying to figure out, trying to get the black box. The cause of the crash is still unclear. Now listen, let me pause on this. So I saw Olympics where they have added, and this is something I think Jamaicans can enter. They have added a segment that's called breaking. But guess what that is now? That is a break dance. You remember when a lot of people used to do break dance? That's what it is. They added that to the Olympics. Breaking, they call it breaking. And this guy who is vying to be the champion, I think he's of the Hispanic heritage. But when I was looking at it today, I'm like, wow, that is something maybe Jamaican can enter. Maybe if Bogo did there, he could have entered it, because he could have broke up his body, and you understand? So I didn't even know that was there, but I think they said it's the first year they have put that as a part of the Olympics. When them say breaking and Mrs. a dance, them a dance, I say karate. You must have some Jamaicans who could have entered that. Anyway, let's get back to this article. So there'll be the basketball finals is between France and the US. And the US team, you have LeBron James, you have Steph Curry. I don't remember the rest of the people them. But guess what? I'm definitely gonna be watching this. Shakari Richardson. What them advertise for Nike? Oh, she had to only. Anyway, so the cause of the crash is still unclear, right? And that's what the airline said. The plane was traveling from Cascavel in the Brazilian state of Panora to Sao Paulo. That's why a lot of people don't like traveling a small plane, CNN confirmed through geolocation that the plane crashed crashed in a residential area. And I saw where they said people had to literally run out the way so that they wouldn't have gotten any hurt. All right. Dramatic social media videos showed the plane crashing in the residential area, and then a plume of gray smoke going up in the sky. So that's probably over there on TikTok. So basically they're saying 61 people got hurt. I mean, not got hurt, 61 people died. So what else is there? The flight was called 2283 left Cascavel. Left Cascavel in the Brazilian state of Panora. Of Panora. And was headed to Guarulhos in Sao Paulo state, according to the Flight Trader 24 data. The plane crashed in a residential area of Vinhedo. What was the timeline of the crash? The aircraft took off shortly before noon local time. Flight tracking data shows the plane had been cruising 17,000 feet until 1:21 p.m. local time, and then it dropped 250 feet in 10 seconds. It then climbed approximately 400 feet in above 8 seconds. 8 seconds later, it lost just under 2,000 feet. Then in approximately 1 minute, it began descending roughly. Jesus Christ, 17,000 feet in 1 minute. Nobody couldn't live. Nobody could live, you know. The crash scene, the civil defense and the aircraft crashed into multiple houses. Luckily, no one was killed in the surrounding areas. Valinhurst City Communications Director Anna Candida Briscoe said, aerial images show the nose of the plane, burnt scraps of the plane littering the ground. Witnesses described hearing the plane before it crashed, with one person saying it fell on the roof of an elderly couple's house. Luckily, it looked like those couple were not home. Multiple agencies are at the scene of the crash, and the Brazil in charge of the investigation, so they will be doing a thorough investigation of this scenario. They found the black box at the crash site, and it will help the investigators determine what happened. Vopa said in a statement on its website it had no information what caused the crash. Oh my God. So, teams with security forces of the Sao Paulo have removed the first 3 bodies from the site of the crash, according to a statement released by the government of Sao Paulo. The bodies will be sent to the Central Forensic Medical Institute, which will be close to work exclusively on the victims of the incident. And this is basically for them to help identify the bodies. And then once they do that, the families will present any medical exam or documentation they have on the victims, such as radiology, medical or dental exam, to the Forensic Medical Institute. Oh, okay, so they're saying in order to help them identify the bodies, they will have to present these to the Forensic Institute, because basically what's happening is that they are not able to identify the bodies just like that because of the crash. The Civil Defense of the state of Sao Paulo will also have a team available to provide support to the families, those killed in the crash. My God. This is so sad. And it was today I was hearing about a news, and I think I see it on Jamaica YouTube TV, where a little boy died. I mean, DIED in some kind of incident or accident. Me I go look for that, but let me finish with that Brazil thing here first. Brazil President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva declared 3 days of mourning. So they're going to have 3 days of mourning in response to the plane crash that killed 61 people on Friday. That announcement was made over Twitter, so you can go look over there for that announcement if you want to see what it looked like. The governor of the state declared 3 mourning periods to honor the victims of the crash earlier on Friday. So both the president of Brazil declared 3 days of mourning, as well as the governor of the state. The U.S. Embassy, they, expressed their solidarity and their support for the families of the plane crash. And this is what they said on Twitter. We express our solidarity with the families of the victims of the Vybz flight that crashed in Vinhedo in the state of Sao Paulo. We regret the tragic accident. So that's what the U.S. Embassy had to say about it. They're just expressing their support. Now, the Brazil Civil Aviation Agency says the plane that crashed and its crew, they were fit to fly. So right now they kind of rule out the competency of the crew and the competency of the plane. The aircraft operated by Vybz that crashed near the city of Vinhedo was an ATR-72. This plane was manufactured in 2010 and is in good operating condition with valid registration and airworthiness certificates. The flight had 4 crew members on board at the time of the incident, and all were duly licensed and had valid qualification. So basically they're ruling out people who are not qualified. They're ruling out incompetency. So they're saying they're all competent and they're all qualified to fly the plane. Oh Jesus, my heart goes out to these people, man. So let me move back. Let me see if I can find that article. Nelly arrested on Wednesday in Maryland. Let me see that article there. Customers didn't stop spending. Companies stopped serving. Researchers developed public Jonathan Johnson. I need to drink some water. My lip is dry. All right, let me see if I find the article there. I know which article to pull it from. Oh, there was a, no. Today August what? Today is August what? 9? Yes, August 9. Oh, there was some protest in Kingston. Oh, yes, it to me. 3 Jamaican ladies were awarded Olympic. Oh, yeah, we have to notice. We have to big up our Jamaicans who were awarded Olympic medals at medal reallocation ceremony. Jamaica Olympian Beverly McDonald, Chelsea Hammond Ross, and Kelly Spencer Carter, who competed at Sydney. Oh, a different something this, Mira. Anyway, let me read the same way. They competed at Sydney 2000, Beijing 2008, and London 2012. They were officially awarded their bronze medals during a special reallocation ceremony at the Champions Park in Paris. Thus, they're all placed fourth in their respective events, and the member of the top three was disqualified due to doping. McDonald got her medal in the 200 meters. Let me make sure see I'm not steal news. It's okay, I updated. McDonald got her medal in the women's 200 meters. Another American, Marion Jones, who won the race, was disqualified after she admitted that she used performance enhancing drugs. Wow, I'm looking for another article, but I cannot find it. Let me go to all right, loot news. Them always have everything. Them always have everything, brother. Oh, they just put the news where it said Rashawn Clark crashes out of the 400-meter final at the Olympics. Why they have saying crash out of it? Because he never finished. Why the Jamaican them get a beating this year? Me no need to laugh, but oh boy. Paris Olympics scheduled for Jamaican athletes. That's today. A lot of Jamaicans run today, but you know, they did not make it. They couldn't cross it. They could not cross it. One of them crossed it though. Nugent crossed it. She came third place. See, Akira Nugent hopes in 100-meter final. I wonder if she just run and come third, you know. I hope I not all something I'm watching now. Alright, what else me can look at? JPS, August 31. No, that's stale news. Stale news. Got to there. Well, no, that's still. Alright, let me go to another media. Okay, let me check out the Observer. Well, him say, my Olympic dream has been shattered. That who said that? Wait there. Who said my Olympic dream has been shattered? Sherika Jackson. And when she said this? When did Sherika Jackson say this? Sherika Jackson lamented the unexpected and disappointing end to her 2024 Olympic campaign in a heartfelt message posted. Oh, she posted something on Instagram today. I have to go over there, go look. Jackson, who was the favorite to win 200 meter at the Olympics, pulled out of the event due to injury. Presumably, the same one that caused her to withdraw from the 100 meter. Okay. In her short statement, Jackson said, "Should I accept the good and not the bad?" before speaking about her hope of medaling at the Olympics following her splendid performance at the Jamaica Athletics Admin Association. I think that's what happened to the guy. I think that guy had an injury, because the way me see him run, it like something did wrong with his foot. My 2024 Olympic dream had been shattered. In my 10 years as a senior athlete, I have enjoyed highest heights and some of the lowest lows. from winning world championships, Olympic gold medals, to not performing at my very best. Having won the sprint double at the 2024 Jamaica Olympic trials, I was hopeful that I would earn 3 or more Olympic medals for Jamaica, land I love. However, injury intervened, right? That's what she said. So Jackson, who is the fastest woman alive over the 200-meter and the world champion in the event, which came under heavy criticism from fans after news broke that she would not be competing in either the sprint events at the Olympics. So she was just merely expressing her disappointment in herself, um, that she did not compete. It is what it is, my dear. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, see the news where said Vybz Kartel appeared to threaten women on TikTok. To threaten women on TikTok. Oh, Jesus. What is officer hospitalized after being run over by motorists during traffic stop? My God. How they make this happen? During the stop, the officer was allegedly grabbed by the motorist who objected to being recorded by the police body cam. The motorist then reportedly drove off, hitting the officer and pinning him under the vehicle. Jesus Christ, which ran over his head. Oh, what kind of cross is this here? The officer was rushed to the hospital. His condition remains unknown. Meanwhile, members of the JCF are requesting prayers for the injured officer, who is said to be receiving urgent medical care. Oh my God. So it's a member of the Beat Officer Patrol Division, which falls under Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch. So it's BOPD. My God. Yet release the identity of the officer. My God. This is a vicious thing. This is a vicious thing to happen, man. What the heck is this? Awesome, I don't want to see that. Catmore family set record straight. Which record then set straight? What happened? Oh, this is a long time. Right, it was a long time news. So. That's something that happened last 2 years ago. My bad. My bad. My bad. So, you know, here say no lies go on while he have COVID. What a wickedness. In Franino saying a COVID, he shouldn't go run. He should never go associate with other people. I don't know if it's about them people there, yeah, man. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what to say. Anyway, I'm gonna end this live. And then I'll probably edit it after I upload it. Why? We are on the flood warning, flash flood warning. So right now it's not even safe to go. It's not safe to go out anywhere because you know that you can have a flash flood. You can have a flash flood. Simone Biles made a surprising admission to Snoop Dogg about attending Olympic events. What did she say to Snoop Dogg? Oh my God. He said, while taking in some of the year's track and field events at 2024 Paris Olympic, Team USA Women's Gymnastics superstar Simone Biles shares something absolutely fascinating with Snoop Dogg. She basically said that she never watched any other event before, so this is her first time. So this is basically her first time watching the Olympics. Of course, that surprised the rap legend since Biles is such a monumental figure in the Olympics history. As she always been very busy with her gymnastic events, it makes sense that Biles has a busy schedule at the Olympic Games. However, this was one of the first times she'd ever just sat back, relaxed, and enjoyed the sport as a spectator, and it's absolutely wild. If there's really, if this really is the last time Biles competes at the Olympics, maybe she'll have more time in the future to enjoy the games from the stands. Oh, that's nice. That is so nice. Anyways, this is the end of another video. I'm still trying to see what I can find to talk about. So anyway, I have some other video, but then on the phone me there do the live on. So this message was held for review. View message. Which message that? What kind of message that person sent? Well, thank you, YouTube, for holding that message, because me no want to send nobody nowhere where they not supposed to, where they not belong tonight. So thanks for withholding that message, YouTube. I can always depend on you, YouTube. All right, me think me go over Imhotep, go see what going on over there. I don't know if he live done. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you're new to the this. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna block this person. Mm, 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 Well, if I'm rank, you shouldn't be watching me. Go watch someone that's not rank. Or probably the rankness is what you're smelling, because I'm not close to you, so you're probably smelling yourself. I'm looking to see what else I can talk about. Anyway, oh yes, as I was saying, we had some very bad weather in this area, and because of that, we have a lot of a whole bunch of tornadoes. We have, I think they said there were 6 deaths because of Hurricane Debbie, right? There were places that was without electricity, but being as this is America, they already got electricity. I think most places already got back their electricity. I wasn't one of them, so you know. So Debbie had downgraded to a tropical depression, and it's probably on its way to being extinct. All right. Let me see. Debbie's floodwaters trigger emergency. Oh yeah, it caused a whole lot of flooding. It triggers emergency and disaster declarations in different states in New York, New Jersey. Debbie's floodwaters trigger emergency and disaster declarations in New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. I am so happy, you know, it didn't come my side. But some areas, some of the areas here, they are flooded. Some areas are flooded. We have tornadoes in some areas as well. I said that already. From the mid-Atlantic to New England, the East Coast was being inundated with water and severe weather from the remnants of Debbie on Friday, bringing dangerous flash flooding and threat of tornadoes. And now they still have flash flooding going on in this area. So they're saying even though we're not expecting any excessive rainfall at this moment, there are still waters rising. The rivers are still rising. There's a river not very close to me, but it's about 20 minutes from me. That river is supposed to be 18 feet by tomorrow, because right now that river, it was rising up to today and it's supposed to go up to 18 feet. And I think the height for the river to flood or to crest, I think it's 13 feet. I think I'm just gonna, I have to check that facts. But I think once they reach 13 feet, me soon check that. Anyway, me read this. Flood warnings and watches stretch from the Carolinas up to New England, where parts of Vermont, you remember, I forgot to call my brother in New York, see if he all right. Up to Vermont, already hit by extensive flooding twice this month. Brace another extreme flooding event today. The only good news seemed to be that Debbie remnants were headed to southeastern Canada. A remnants, that means is not very strong. It weakened. Over the weekend and will be followed by a rare respite for those wary of summer heat, with below average temperatures coming to most of the nation in the coming days. And that's what the forecaster said. And I really am welcoming the cooler temperatures, because this year the heat was too much. I got so dark. Well, me black, you know, but me I tell us that me get blacker because the heat. And it's not just the sun, but it come like say just the heat by itself. Oh my gosh, look at those areas. A lot of areas close to me Mira, could that the place that they have to block off this so? Mira, me glad see me not live over this so. Oh my gosh. I am just talking and look at it on the news. Those places are flooded. Look how this is somebody I drive through the water. No, me not have any boat. I don't have any boat. That's why I not leaving my house. Because me not able. River. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, so Mira, unbelievable. You know, say once we get one liquor in, the whole place start flood. Why me so have to move? Me so have to go left America and go back to Jamaica. I have to go back and start. I have to go to some highlands. I have to go get life jacket definitely because I can't swim. Me need to learn to swim. I was supposed to learn to swim this summer, you know. And this summer finish and me not learn to swim. Okay, so now they're saying a EF3 tornado hit a county over, 2 counties over. Mirror, take up on the people them house. You know that the other night, yeah, it's very important. The other night they had tornado warning and I didn't know, you know. I was busy sleeping. When I wake up the next morning, I look on my phone, I saw about 3 different set of tornado warnings. Hurrah. So, more than 35 million people from South Carolina to Vermont are under watches or flood warnings. New York Governor Kathy Hochul and New Jersey Acting Governor Tahisha Way declared emergencies on Friday in response to the potential flooding. Thanks for the likes, right? Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro issued a disaster proclamation on Friday that covers 21 counties affected by the flood, by the front, allowing residents and businesses to access help rapidly, his office said in a statement. The front mean the weather pattern. Thank you, Mr. Rip Van Winkle. I'm telling you. All right, so Hochul's office said flash flooding severe, and flash flooding is really rampant in these areas because you could be driving on a nice road that don't look wet, and next thing you know, the water just rise and just sweep your car away. Well, it never happened to me, but me know it happened to people. So that is what flash flooding is. That's why they're saying, they're telling certain areas that are under flood warning, and it's always good not to drive through those areas because you can have flash flooding. All right. Hutchins' office said flooding, read this already? All right, severe thunderstorms and possibility of tornadoes prompted her to take action that included deployment of swift water rescue teams throughout her state. And I think that state is New York, because that's the New York governor. It is important for New Yorkers to remain vigilant and stay off the roads. Yes, I'm staying indoors. Wary of flash flooding in neighboring New Jersey. And as I said, flash flooding is so serious because it's like the water just creep up on you and you don't notice, say, place of flood. Wary of the flash flooding, the neighboring New Jersey governor said, if you must drive, drive slow and use extra caution. Major flooding hit Tioga County in Pennsylvania, neighboring Steuben, I saw County, New York, Mark Rice and Shane Nickerson with the Tioga County Board of Commissioners said in a video update on Facebook that medical evacuations are underway, so they had to evacuate people. See, them I show the news and me telling you say 61 persons died in a plane crash in Brazil. This look like an eyewitness. Let me hear what them say.
Mrs. Sari says she couldn't make sense of what was happening just before the plane went down in a residential neighborhood in Venado, just outside of Sao Paulo.
In my head, in a matter of seconds, I didn't realize that it wasn't the normal movement of a plane, and I just had time to duck.
According to Brazilian registration data, the aircraft, an ATR 72-500, was manufactured in 2010 and purchased by the airline.
Oh, I said this earlier.
2022. The plane had been in the air for more than an hour, cruising at 17,000 feet until 1:21 p.m. local time when it started to lose altitude.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, look how the plane is they drop. It come like when you sail one paper plane, you know. Mira. But me talk about it, but now me see it look dangerous.
So when I realized it had passed, I
Yeah.
went to the balcony and I saw a gigantic black smoke rising.
Brazil's civil defense said the aircraft crashed into multiple houses, but city officials say
It's a
no
good
one
thing
was
nobody
hurt
never there
in the
home.
residential area. I'm Cheryl Hubbard reporting.
The Highway Patrol is investigating a serious crash from this
Fly girl Georgia, what's up girl? Long time don't see. I am here, still rolling. I am here, still rolling. Long time no see. I am still here, still rolling, still putting out content on my channel. Sometimes I get a little bit, sometimes me get a little bit lazy, but you know, yeah man, me still I do it. Me still there I do it from what, 2020? Me still I do it. All right, so let's see what else. I mean, I say let's see what else. Let me continue with the married. So I was talking about Hurricane Debbie and you know what it left behind. So now Steuben County officials issued mandatory evacuation orders for the south side of the village of Addison, citing upstream flash flooding in what that Tuscarora Creek. I wish part this. Steuben County, how where that there? Is it New York? That they had caused some property damage and life-threatening, and could be life-threatening. No, they're talking about the flash flooding. Flash flooding is very, very dangerous. And did you know that the hurricane, no, well, it was a tropical storm. Did you know that that tropical storm landed twice? 2 times in South Carolina. It hit landfall 1 time and then it, I don't know if I circle around, like how lava, them would say circle back. I don't know if I circle around and come back and land again, but the storm, which had dumped more than a foot of rain in parts of the south, first made landfall in the U.S. Big Bend region on Monday. Let me see how Debbie do it. Tropical storm Debbie, which had already dumped more than a foot of rain on parts of the south and is forecast to bring more. This is still news, but me just enthused with no say a 2 time hit South Carolina. The storm was 15 mile per hour winds, made landfall near Bulls Bay, South Carolina. Okay. So it was a category 1 when it first made landfall in Florida. And alright, the article done this so. Oh no, I'm pay if you see the rest. Wait there. Okay, so I lied, they know I'm pay. The big story with Debbie is going to continue to be rainfall. All right. 6 deaths, 5 of them in Florida. 1 died in Georgia. Most of the deaths were from falling trees. Wilson County, North Carolina, said that twister. Oh yeah, this man I talk about. Said that twister touched down prior to 3 a.m. and damaged. Yeah, this is the school. Can me never remember which school. It damaged Springfield Middle School. Them they pitney them must. Whoever said they will pick them must like said they don't have to go back to school when school start, but they probably fix it before that. Me terrible, you know. Oh my God. Them probably fix this school before that, knowing how these US people are. Later on Thursday, Wilson County confirmed that 1 fatality after the suspected tornado. That's what I was saying. A search and rescue team located a body of a missing person on Lloyd Road, even though the person was not identified. Oh, Wilson County there. Wilson County there over so. So yes, it's the same time where I saw, well, the next day I saw the tornado warning. Thank you, God, for keeping me safe through the night. Because I'm telling you. And the suspected tornado, the suspected tornado left sections of the roof and walls of the 6th and 7th grade of the Wilson Middle School missing or compromised. Missing or compromised, you know. It was heartbreaking to see the school right after the event, and I wish to thank all the caring folks who already reached out to offer assistance to support. We know definitely they have to fix that the school because trust me, them the parents said don't want them to put me there in yard after they did it for 2 months already, so they have to fix that school in time. The storm is slow and it's not forecast to start leaving North Carolina until Thursday. Oh, you already leave, I think. We expect the storm to continue its slow, gradual approach, beginning multiple days of heavy rainfall and whatever. Yes, it was not really. We didn't get it that bad, but it was a lot of places that flooded out. I already said something about the river. Let me see how many feet does the river crest. How many feet does... I need to go over TikTok, go dance. I need to go play some music and dance over TikTok. Maybe about 11 o'clock already. How many feet does the river crest? Video water. No, let me put my river. I say my river. Let me put the river near me. I say my river, let me have river. Let me put the river near me. How many feet? Wait, that not help me. Tarvan expected to cause major flooding issues in Rocky Mountain. Oh, so I didn't river go all the way over there, so. Okay. Hold on, let me read the article here. Oh, so they're saying it's gonna be minor flooding, and they believe it will crest at 22 feet. 22 feet is still high. 22 feet high, you know. And they are saying it's good news. The good news is that city officials only expect the river to reach minor flood levels that is believed to be 22 feet. So it's gonna crest at 22 feet. And they're saying it won't get any worse, and they believe they've been fortunate on this go around. And I think it's probably because the rain had subsided. even though they had significant amount of rainfall, where the river is right now is pretty much as high as it's going to be based on the National Weather Forecast prediction model that we look at. And we expect that in the next day or so, we will start see the river recede. Well, well, well. And then they went to compare 2016 when they had Hurricane Matthew. I wasn't on this area 2016. 2016 I was on in another area. And I remember when, my God, that was when that whole place where I was living wasn't flooded. But close to that was flooded. The whole town was flooded. I think I have some pictures with that in 2016. So now the river that they said only gonna crest 22 feet, they said it crested 27 feet in 2016 when they had Hurricane Matthew. Well, well. So no, I lie. Yeah, 27 feet when they had Hurricane Matthew, and it crested 31 feet when they had Hurricane Floyd in 1999. I wasn't in this area yet. I was still in Jamaica 1999. I didn't come in US till 2007, where it crested at 31.6 feet. So they have history of the river cresting at higher feet. That's why they're saying 22 feet is not that bad. Well, now I understand why they say that. And also there was a lot of people without power yesterday. Yesterday we had about 12 counties with people without power. No, my county wasn't in it, but a county over was in it. Yeah, I guess it's, I don't know. Somebody was explaining to me that some of the areas have their electrical lines run underground and some are in the air. So it depends on who is your utility provider. Talking about utility provider, I want to say this to JPS, and I'm not gonna be like Vybz Kartel and call them Jamaica service. I want to say, yesterday my family members get back elected person. Anyway, I want to say enough respect to that person who advocated for the community. I'm not gonna say a lot of stuff, but I just say that. I want to say enough respect to the person who advocated for the community to make sure that part of the community get electricity, because me did already know say. Me never even they go put them on blast too much, but me did already know what them say, tricks in trade and matches box in business. Me did already know say a tricks in trade and matches box in business are one, but because me never have any legitimate evidence. But as me say, me not put nobody on blast, but I want to say enough respect. And me not call no name. Them don't know me, but me know them. Me not call no name, but me I say big respect to the person who advocate for that area have electricity, because me don't know say if that the person there was not affiliated with that the area, that we would not get electricity yet. And me say it was so tragic, you know, much more, not tragic but stressful, you know. But they were a little bit more fortunate because they had a Delco plant, even though it was taking away all their money to buy gas. It was stressing them out. It was stressing them out to buy gas, and that's why I said I want to invest. Who that say you know them also? Now put me in a no mix up, you know, but you know them also. Let me go get a charger. Me need to get a charger. Me need to get a charger. My phone. Me know my phone dead. So yes, I was saying, and I did a video the other day, you know. I'm wanting to go watch that video there because I was going through YouTube, and you know, because Vybz Kartel is a hot topic now, I saw the video when he talk about the light bill and he say JPS mean Jamaica P-Oil service. So I did the video. I say wait. Me like that little part here where him said that. So I added it onto my video. And then I heard him mention that I think he had a podcast. He had a podcast where he would talk about things. So that was where I found somebody put a clip on Twitter or whatever. Not Twitter, but Instagram. Because if you don't follow me, it's like every time since the hurricane, every opportunity me get, me say, I am very upset with JPS because my family members, them not get electricity yet, and only one light post they knocked down. People in and around eventually get electricity, but that area did not get electricity. But as me say, big up to that specific person there. You don't know me, and you don't know say me know you, but me have to give them respect. Still JPS, but me have to give them respect to advocate for that area, because I can say, in no matter which part in the world you go, and in no matter a lot of things, but you know what really matters? Who know who, and who you know, we know who. That makes sense. And who know who know you, and who we advocate for you, who know you and who advocate for you. And a lot of times, you know, you talk for yourself, but you still boils down to, after you talk for yourself, who you know can help advocate for you. So as me say, big up to that specific individual who put out the effort. Who you know, who you know and who know who. And who know he, or you mean who know who? Yes, for put out the effort, we say, all right. Like I'm not call no name, I can't say this. All right, me have family members there, so me want make sure say them take care of, because our almost 7 weeks. Almost 7 weeks. From July 3rd. And now August I like me not do the maths good, me raw. I don't know 7 weeks. August 3rd. I mean July 3rd, and today August 6, 9. Okay. I know 7 weeks, but about 5 to 6 weeks. Car Shield ranking up thousands of complaints. What is Car Shield ranking up thousands of complaints? What going on? Yes. About 7 weeks. Because if you count 7 days make 1 week, you know. And you know, 30 days of September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31 days. So July have 31 days. And 7 4s are 28. And 3 make 28, 29, 30, 31. That are 4 weeks and 3 days. And then you have today the 9th. 7 2s 14. 9 and 3. 10, 11, 12. So it's like, it's almost 6 weeks. Maybe me exaggerate. It's almost 6 weeks. Because 7 days make 1 week. So it's almost 6 weeks. Can you imagine 6 weeks of buying gas every other day if you run one Delco? And, you know, mosquito bite you. Sun come burn you. No breeze fi blow you. Because yesterday, I know yesterday, 2 days, yeah, I think yesterday morning, because I never yesterday get electricity until like last night. So yesterday, me type on JPS posts on Facebook, because right now on JPS posts on Facebook, they say me a top fan. You know why they say you're a top fan? Why they say me a top fan? Because me always go upon there and ask them, listen, when my people them are gonna get electricity you know, me say when them are gonna get electricity. You understand? Me see them a post, yeah, so this so. And me I tell you, if me did have my phone, me go upon them page. But me not me I do my live on my phone. I'm doing the live on my phone. Yes, it's expensive. So that's why my plan is to invest in a solar energy. Solar energy. So when current gone, that's how we call it. When current gone, then we have solar energy. If any other storm come, they'll have some solar energy. Because guess what? You know, so them said, oh, this hurricane season is gonna be very active. And it's gonna be so active that as predicted or as forecasted, it probably will not be 6 hurricane. It might be 7. But in our area where we are in the this zone, Pacific Ocean and all of them places we're close to this, so Gulf of Mexico and them places there, you would have 12 storms, which 6 of them would have been hurricane, and the other 6 is like tropical storm and all of that. But they said based on how the season is active and you see how the weather is, how the heat is, and because of the La Nina, and basically La Nina is the opposite of El Nino. La Nina is a weather pattern, and basically they're saying that with the La Nina now, it's not gonna allow, it doesn't move as fast as the El Nino, so it doesn't allow the hurricane to break up once it form. So because it's a slow moving system, once the hurricane form, it's gonna be forming, like, you know, the La Nina will not be able to break it up. So make sure your husband board up your windows and doors. My dear child, probably, me never want to think about that in terms of hurricane. But just hope they not come here, so because them house here so cannot withstand the hurricane. Most of the house where me live at Jamaica is so much better in terms of, in terms of everything. Me would have been so much more comfortable down there so when we have a hurricane versus up here. Well, the only difference is up here, me probably might get back electricity faster. But the thing is, these houses are not good enough to withstand no hurricane. So I'm praying that none come my way. You understand? Anyways, this is the end of this video because me up here so long I chat all kind of foolishness. Me I thought me the from JPS to Vybz Kartel to hurricane to plane crash to flooding. I'm all over. Yes. But I'm just saying. Enough respect for those persons who come in and out. Go ahead and check over my review of the interview with Vybz Kartel, Anthony Miller. And I mentioned some things that he talked about. You know, let me know what you think about that. I probably have to edit out some things because I don't know if the TV was playing in the background, if it was loud. But don't you worry, YouTube will let me know because they will let me know if I'm using somebody else's content for that section. Also, oh boy, yes, that's what's up. Me not gonna say nothing more. Go find that big pig, yeah, Mira. 420 pounds. Could they? Could pork. 1,420 pound pig that, you know. Jesus. How is this? Is this a zoo? I get ready for come on, me see the big old hog. Where is this a zoo? It look like a one zoo. Or Oregon Zoo. Oh, it's Oregon Zoo. What I need to go there, so which part of the world Oregon there? Let me see which part of the state Oregon there. My phone so dead and I can't find the charger, so I forgot end of life, yeah. What is going on? I know Oregon Zoo is in Oregon, but me want to know where exactly it is. You know, so I probably go drink some cereal. We only eat 2 meals today. I'm supposed to eat, well, I'm not really supposed to eat 3 meals a day, but I'm just saying. Oregon Zoo. Oh. Open daily. Which, let me see where in the US is Oregon. Is it mid? Southeast, north? Let me see. Where is Oregon on the US map? On the US map. Where is Oregon on the US map? Really? They must show me this map, but just tell me where they are. I know my phone is about to die again. All of my phone them about to die. Okay, so it's western. It's a part of the western US. Oh. Okay. You know, so me need to visit US. Oh, thank you, Mr. Rip. Me never really see that comment, but thank you. You know, me need to visit US because me not visit US good enough. Me need to visit US. Because sometimes you're there, you only work and you don't get to do a lot of visiting. Me need to visit US. And me need to go to Oregon Zoo to go see the big pig there. Late night Paris. So that's what going. That's what's up. Yo, me can't believe, say, I cannot believe that it's almost time to go back at work. Mira, me can't believe it. Me can't believe my eyes. Me can't believe my eyes. By next week, me have to go back at work, you know. You sure you don't want to eat? No, me no name pork. Ras no need. Ras no name pork. I don't eat pork. Me used to eat pork, you know, because I grew up eating pork. But me not eat pork anymore. Me not eat pork for about 20 years now. Is this the break? Is this the breaking? You know they have a battle named Breaking, right? And it's like break dance in Paris. Oh, you not eat pork either? Okay. My God. Is this, I wonder if it's the actual, is this the actual competition? Bronze medal battle. Oh yeah, it's the actual competition. No, sir. Me can't break dance. Me can't do liquor dancing, but nothing too tough. Me can't move my body. Let me go find my charger. Charge up the phone here before it dead. Earth can run red. It's the next Monday. Whoa, 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 yeah. I had to find the extension cord. Oi. You know, send me me leave me chair out here so. Rasta jaw. Leave me chair and my umbrella outside. I can't afford to leave those outside at all. Can't afford to leave my chair outside, brother. Can't afford to leave my chair outside at all. Alright, so they are doing breaking. I think they're competing for bronze medal. Why me feel so cold? Me I go drink some cereal. I probably shouldn't, but bronze medal. Netherlands, is it Netherlands? China, India. NED, it was NED. NED, that's not Netherlands. When my charger there? Let me leave the charger and I can't. But I me let me leave the charger and there. Oh no, see ya. Because every other device me have and I want to use is about to die. Jamaica got robbed. That's for the yeah, that's for the race with Thompson. Yep, they sure did. Oh, Ned is Netherlands. Why would they say Ned? Why they didn't say? Well, you have the D sound even though it's spelled TH. Netherlands, Netherlands. India. Bronze medal match. You know, me could have do me live like this and just talk about the me could have do some live like this and just talk about the Olympics. You know, so all day my TV been on the Olympics, with the exception of when we got watch entertainment report. So there's this specific guy who is very, very good with breaking. Basically, they said he was, oh, good idea. Thank you. I'm all time there, I waste time, I watch it by myself, you know. The whole time, you know, me I watch it by myself and because I was concerned about the sound. But guess what? Me not have to play the sound. Me never have to show it. Me can't just talk about it. And if anybody else are watching on TV, they know me I talk about. So this show is going on through the night, right? And it's the breaking, which me I got top say breaking, and me just have to say break dance. So now we have the mirror. The bronze medal is China. China is the bronze medal winner. And then you have US and another person going up for the gold. So let me tell you one little story about what Sam's Club do me. I mean, I forget to them. It's also a hot topic. Okay, thank you. I forgot I could have put on my glasses. Me I strain my eye for the break dancing. Oh, you say it's a hot topic? The break dancing or or the Olympics? And you see, like right now, anyway. So yeah, the breakdancing is gonna be happening right now. It's like throughout the night. Throughout the night, we never know if a night or a day at Paris. Me confused. But it look like a night because the live. The Olympics. Okay. Yes. Because you know the thing with us Jamaicans, and probably me too. That's why I say us. If Jamaica now compete sometime, we don't even bother watch the Olympics. And what I noticed is that for the past few days, even if Jamaicans are not competing, I'm still watching it because me love see the running. Me love see the different Olympic activities. Me love see like the shot put, the discus. Me love see all of those things. So, you know, I've just been watching it. But I just never think that I could talk about it while I'm watching it. So, okay, so what I was watching was the women's breaking. Oh, Paris is 6 hours ahead. So this, okay, so this is probably not live. This is not live. This is a repeat. Because you know what? I know Peacock, me depend on NBC and NBC care Peacock. So this is not live. I think Paris is sleeping now. Are they sleeping now? Let me see. 6 hours ahead. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's about 7 o'clock there now. So they probably, oh, you know what? Because they probably, by 3 o'clock, they're probably getting ready to do the other activities. Which lead me to, let me see if we can find something to ponder. Because right now I'm watching. Oh, yes. Because you know that tomorrow is the basketball. Tomorrow is the basketball as well as I think it's men's volleyball. So, yeah. So, me probably have to go sleep soon so me can wake up. Because me want to watch the basketball game there. Me need to see what time it's going to be coming. US and France. Men's basketball is US and France. Yes, yeah man, US and France. You know the thing set up. You're on point with what's going on. Yeah, men's basketball is US and France. And I think you also have some volleyball. Let me see if I can go on. I don't want to see this. Let me see. Live TV. And I go on NBC. Yeah, they're sleeping now. They're sleeping now because I remember the other day I went to bed very late or very early in the morning. And then when I woke up, it was time for a race. But then I was so tired, I fell asleep at the 4 o'clock when I was waiting for the race to start. They said, okay, we will start in 30. They will actually go live in 30 minutes. And I fell asleep waiting for them to go live. Oh, it's 3:30 p.m. my time. Is it 3:30 p.m. US Eastern time? Because you have different time in the US. Or if it's if it's 3:30 p.m. US time. Yes, Eastern time. Okay, great. Okay, so me not have to stress about it then. Let me set one. I forgot to set the alarm. Alright, let's see. NBC. Because I was watching TV. But I'm going on the Fire Stick now to see. Why this tired me on? Yeah, the TV was actually showing some replay. Those things weren't live. Me no want to watch them no replay nothing. MNOPQRST. Oh, Mister, may I tell you say? I'm going to tell him, so I'm not talk about it on YouTube. I'm tell him straight up, I say, listen, me I go plaster this on YouTube. But, you know, it ended up working out really good. So, because we were NBC primetime in Paris, let me put this here. So because we were supposed to have a hurricane, I decided that I'm going to order some water. Because I really didn't have any water, but I said, like, oh, I'm gonna order water. I'm just gonna order about 5 cases, right? Normally when I order water, they bring it upstairs. I normally order water, but I normally order like 2 or 3 cases, because I order different types of water. So when I order the water, they were supposed to bring the water upstairs, and the delivery time was between 7 and 9. So I was in here, no knocking. Me look at my camera. Me not see nobody, like, nobody came, ring the doorbell or not. Me I say, wait, so where my water there? That time is what it was storming outside, right? Storming outside, enough rain and stuff. So I'm like, something alright. Me turn ninja man, you know. Me say, something alright. So, me say, alright. Me look on the app, and when me look on the app, me see say it's out for delivery. So me I say, so I saw long it out for delivery. I was supposed to get it 9 o'clock. And I couldn't get it 9 o'clock. It's still out for delivery. So when I called them, first of all, the store, they're about 5 minutes from me. So I called the store. And they're saying that, oh, it's online, so they can't do nothing about it. And I said, really? How come you can't do nothing about it? So anyway, I said, all right then, who me must call online? Lo and behold, when I called online, but no, before that, I went outside to call, because sometimes I go outside in the days. I went right out there to call. When I went out there to call, I live upstairs, you know. When me look downstairs on the second step, me see some case of water put down. On the second step, in the middle of the step. So we have 2 flights of stairs. Flight 1, then flight 2, then we come in. Me see the water them sit down on this step. I say, hi, how you doing? Do I belong to you? But anyway, me say, I can't feel my water that them put down at the bottom of the stairs. So I say, you know what? Let me call them. So I called them and I told them, I said, listen, I ordered some water and I don't see the water at my door. I don't see the water at my door. So I want to know where the water is. And they said, oh, we see that it's delivered. And I said, but no, on my side, it's not delivered because my app is saying out for delivery. So why is it still out for delivery? And then I said, by the way, I see some water down at the bottom of the stairs. So I want to know, you know, I said, I'm not going to go there and take up those water because I don't know who the water belongs to. Because it's an apartment complex and those water can belong to anybody. So I am not going to go downstairs and take them up. I said, as a matter of fact, I want you guys to refund my money because if I pay for delivery and I pay for tip, luckily, I only 10% tip me get the lowest tip. I pay tip and delivery, and you're telling me that the person couldn't deliver the water. That means the job is not done. And as a matter of fact, I don't know whose water it is because I didn't get a notice. I didn't get a knock on my door, and anybody in this complex can order water. Yes, Mr. Anybody in this complex can order water. So I'm not gonna go down there. I said, plus I have a back problem. And I said, they don't even know who lived there. Is it an old lady? Or if it's this, you know, they don't know who lived there. So how they know the person can handle bringing the water? Like, if I could have brought the water up I would not order the water in the first place. Too damn lazy. Yes. So anyways, this store never done this, I know. This store never done this because it take about 1 hour to deal with it. So anyways, when I mean I badmouth them because they ended up treating me right. But anyway, I'm gonna give another full story. So anyway, when I they said, okay, we can't do anything about it. You need to call online because it's an online order. I said, okay, give me the online number. The woman give me one wrong number. Me don't know if she give me the wrong number or me listen wrong because I was so agitated. But at the end of the day, it was a wrong number. Me a calling number, sit down and wait. I press this for that, press that for that. And me say, you know what? I'm gonna just call a credit card company and tell them say me need back my money because I order something and you know come and I want to dispute it. So I call Sam's Club credit card number. So when I called them, the person told me that listen, we don't see it on the card yet, so we can't do anything about it yet. So what you can do is wait until it comes through and then you dispute it. I mean, I said no, me not wait till it come through and then me dispute it. Because I mean, if you talk to somebody if you deal with it right now and they say, okay, let me give you the customer service number for online orders. So when they gave me the customer service for online orders, lo and behold, it was the wrong number I was dialing in the first place. And I said, can you repeat the number for me? And she repeated the number. I said, you sure? Because that's not the number that the other lady gave me. So anyways, after she gave me the number, I called. And when I called, the person who answered, he was very nice. He was very nice, and I told him my issue. And I said, I ordered some water. It was supposed to be delivered between 7 and 9. It was not at my door. And I gave my apartment number and the complex number because it's a lot of people live in this apartment. And I'm not going to go take up somebody's stuff that I don't know who it belongs to because, you know. And I said, can you tell me if the water was delivered? My God. The person told me that, yes, the water was delivered. And he saw on the picture, because they have to take a picture. But normally when they take a picture, it would say on my app that it's delivered. I wouldn't see the picture, but it would say it's delivered. When I took the picture, when the man said, oh, I saw a picture of the water on the bottom of the stairs. I'm like, the bottom of the stairs? So why would they just leave it at the bottom of the stairs? That's not the address. He said, well, that's where they left it. I'm like, but they're going to have to come and put it back. So he was saying that based on, and this is what I learned later. And I learned this because I ended up jumping in my vehicle and drive over to the club because I still was not satisfied. So anyway, the guy on the phone, he said, there's nothing I can do about it because the end of the day, the person who did the order, who did the delivery, they did it about 8:30-ish. And he saw where it was delivered. But I said, but on my side, it's saying not delivered. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to refund me my money. So go ahead and refund me my money because this doesn't make sense. I ordered the water to be delivered at my door. It was not delivered. Whenever I order water, it's delivered at my door. So if they know they couldn't do the job, they should not have picked up the order and say, yes, I'm going to deliver it. Or if you come and you realize that, oh, it's upstairs and I can't manage the job, you bring back the water, them go to the place. Bring it back, go to the store because the store, they're right down there. So they get it from the store and deliver it. So anyways, the guy was very nice, as I said, and he said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and refund you your money. And I said, so what's going to happen to the water? Because I'm not going to go ahead and try to figure out and to watch the water or whatever. He said, listen, don't worry about the water. Once I refund you your money, I can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it because, you ordered the water to come to your door and they did not bring it to your door. So I'm just gonna refund your money. And for your troubles, I think he gave me what, a $5 certificate. Me don't know a $5 can buy, but probably one bag of carrot. Probably $5 can buy a bag of carrot. So he give me a $5 certificate. But knowing me, I still was not satisfied. Because I said to myself, I said, self, you are a member of that club since 2009. And you ordered your stuff all the time. You have to go in that club regularly. So, what's gonna happen? I was not, but that's why $5 can't buy a bag of carrot. I was not satisfied. I'm telling you, it was storming outside. And if I wasn't talking on the phone, I could have shown y'all some pictures because I did videos of everything. I even videoed the conversation with me and the person because I use my other phone. So anyway, and I told them, I said, listen, I'm videoing this conversation because I want to make sure I get, look, I want justice. I said, I didn't say I want justice, but with me, I was not satisfied. I'm a very big advocate of myself. You understand? I don't need nobody to advocate for me. Me advocate for myself, even in the smallest situation. And I'm asking people, don't take bullshit. Advocate for yourself, especially in a situation where you know you could have been treated better. But anyway, and this is not putting some stuff under the bus because I said at the end of the day, they deal with me so much, so good. But had I not spoken out, I mean, they wouldn't deal with me good. So anyway, I was here and I was thinking, I said, no, sir. I was in the club yesterday. If I wanted to stress over water, I could have bring the water myself yesterday. I mean, I'm in the club almost every day. You understand? So me say, no, sir. I still wasn't comfortable. So I watched the rain to see when there was a breakthrough because it's been raining all week since Wednesday, Thursday. It's been raining. Sometimes it just poured down like really hard. I said to myself, I said, listen, I need to go to Sam's Club before the day ends because I cannot go to sleep tonight not knowing that they didn't take care of what they need to take care of. Right? And I said, so the man on the phone, the online man, he returned my credit because I'm like, I need a give me a $5 credit. But me is like me said, but me still need the water. So I went to the store and I oh no, me not go to the store yet. Me call the store. Me call the store and me say, let me talk to a manager. And they transfer me to a manager. And then I said, what's your name? And they tell me their name. I'm going to write it down. And they say, okay, and I'm in here with such and such. I'm say, okay, I'm going to write it down. I said, because I'm going to come over there. And when I come over there, I need to talk to some of you, the ones who I've been talking to on the phone. So I told him, I said, listen, I had ordered the water. This is the lady who's calling about the water. This is the situation. The person who you refer me to call online. I called them and they refund my water. They refund my money because you guys say you couldn't do it because it's not an in-store purchase. You refund my money. And they also gave me a $5 gift certificate. But the water is still downstairs and I'm not responsible for it. If somebody come and take it, it's not my responsibility. If the complex people decide to move it, it's not my responsibility. So me just I'm gonna know because I don't want to go say. I don't want you guys to say, okay, I'm refunded and then you know the water is not there because I don't know if you guys are gonna come and get the water. So they're saying, well, it's not our responsibility to come and get the water. So you know, I don't know what to tell you. And then they were like, they were trying to, oh, so what's your order number? I said, listen, I'm not giving you guys my order number. Because when I called earlier, nobody asked me for the order number. The only thing you told me was that you could not help me and I had to call online. So why is it you need the order number now? You know, I was very, very agitated. I didn't cuss or anything, but this is the tone I was using because I was a little bit, I was bothered. I was bothered with the fact that I'm a member of that club and I go to that club all the time. I'm a plus member. I'm not a regular member. I'm a plus member. So with the plus membership, I'm thinking I should be getting plus treatment. So I told her, I said, listen, I said, this is unacceptable. You know, I've been a member of this, a plus member, and this is the way you treat members. I said, no, I'm not happy. And you know, and I told her, I said, I'm a vlogger and I'm a blast on social media, blah blah blah. But I'm not blasting them right now. I'm just telling you my story, right? But I said, I went to the store. When I went to the store now, the lady was, I said, I see the lady at the front. I said, so apparently by the time I get to the store now, about 3 or 4 or 5 people know about the water situation. Because when I told you I was on the phone over an hour dealing with it, meaning I had to talk to different people before they can get me to talk to a manager. Or a something manager, what you call it, assistant manager. So anyway, I ended up went to the store. When I went to the store, I said I need to speak to a manager or assistant manager. The lady said, she said, oh, I'm the assistant manager. And I was telling her about the water situation, and she was basically looking at me like, okay, da 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 da. I said, okay, let me talk to the manager. I said, can I speak to the manager? So she said she called the manager, and the manager came. She was very nice, and I told her the situation again, and I literally showed her the video with the water on the bottom of the stairs, and she said, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. But anyway, bottom line is she was very nice, very understanding, and she went ahead and she said, oh, you know, for your troubles, she ended up giving me like a $20 gift card. She said, for your troubles, I'm going to go ahead and give you a $20 gift card and all of that. And the assistant man, she was saying, well, if you have somebody to bring up the water, you can just go ahead and keep the water if you have somebody to bring the water up. And I told her, I said, listen, my question is, and this is why I went to the store, my question is, in the future, I said, I'm a plus member here, and I come in here almost every day. I was even in here yesterday. And my question is, when I need to order water, what's the proper procedure? Because if they're going to leave the water at the bottom of the stairs, I feel helpless. Like, the reason I ordered the water is because I need the help to bring the water to my door. So she explained to me, which I didn't know before, she explained to me that and for those persons who don't know, this is probably an educational piece. When you order things from those places, even though you ordered from the club, from Sam's Club, what happened is they have outside people who come in and deliver it. So the people who deliver it, they are not the very same ones who work in the club. I did not know that. Because I thought it was, I ordered in the club and somebody in the club delivered it to me, and they were saying, no, that's not how it is. The only way the club is responsible if you order it online, like samsclub.com, and you do shipping. Okay, you say it's like Amazon. So if you do shipping, then Sam's Club will get FedEx and those people to bring it to you. But once you order it and say delivery, it's like an outside people. I think it's like Uber. It's like a Uber type thing, like Uber Eats, or you know that thing where you Instacart. But I didn't know that. So in order to solve this problem, maybe next time when I order, if it's not going to cost me much more, then I'll probably do shipping. But the only thing is, because I live so close to Sam's Club, some things you cannot do shipping for, some things you do deliver for. But this is the first time I'm having this issue, and I think they dealt with it okay, because I spoke out and because I was persistent that, you know what, I forgot get a better treatment, and I forgot explain it to me what to do in the future when I want to order water. What do I do in the future? So one thing I'm going to do, because we are talking about the problem, now we are going to talk about the solution. One thing that I will do in the future, when you order those things, when you make an order and they say additional notes, literally gonna put it in the comment. In the comment, I'm literally gonna put it in that segment and said, the door is upstairs. If you cannot come upstairs, don't take the order. That's what I'm gonna write. Yes, because when and I don't think this is TMI, but then I started some investigation to see who actually delivered the water, because when I was on the phone with some stuff, they were telling me, oh, they think it's a FedEx driver, right? And I'm like, no. Well, no, I didn't say no. I said they said they think it's a FedEx driver. And then what I did, I text my neighbor downstairs because I was looking on my camera. My camera couldn't pick it up like good. So I text my neighbor downstairs who has a camera, like she's downstairs, so her camera sees it better. And I think the motion sensor on my camera was very low, so it wasn't picking up any motion. I eventually turned it up today. But when I check in with my neighbor and I said, can you like send me a picture of who delivered the water on the stairs? And she sent me the picture, and then I realized that it wasn't a it wasn't a FedEx driver. But she said she had ordered some stuff at Sam's Club. And you see why me never want to go take up the water in the first place, because she had ordered stuff at Sam's Club. But she said I didn't order water, but she ordered stuff at Sam's Club and they delivered it. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I'm like, I'm not going to go take up the water, because number one, they didn't knock on my door and say, this is your water, but I can't come upstairs. They just left the water. I'm like, the water could belong to anybody. Anybody could have ordered water from Sam's Club. Like, I'm not the only Sam's Club member in this area. I don't think. So anyway, when I got the information and then I called them back and when I went into the store, I told the lady, I said, listen, and this is how she came up with that conclusion. She said, I said, if it's a Sam's Club, she said, well, if it's not a FedEx truck, that means it's an outside delivery person. So that's when I understood the whole scenario, because she said, if it's a FedEx truck, that means you ordered it and do shipping. But if it's an outside person, it means that you do delivery, and then anybody can go on the app. Like, you have people, which I did not know. I'm learning so much more every day. You have people who literally sign into some kind of delivery app, and they will see what's there for them to deliver, and they will pick the store and deliver it. So a lot of times when we order things, it's not really that place that's bringing it. Sometimes it's other people brings it, and not really people who work at that place. They're just outside, I wouldn't say contractors, but outside personnel. Yeah, so I learned, like, Instacart. Yes, like Instacart. So I didn't know. And I even said to the lady, I said, I know I was very rude to you on the phone, but I was so agitated because when you tell me you couldn't help me, I'm like, why is it you're asking me for order number? I'm not going to give you the order number because you didn't ask for the order number the first time when I asked you for help. So I'm not going to give you the order number. But anyway, she was very nice. She said, I understand, because it might, I understand it's frustrating, because we literally was supposed to get like more storm, and yeah, we were under some kind of storm threat or whatever. So it was supposed to be really bad. So I'm like, oh my God, because right behind me there's a creek. There's a creek behind the last time it got really high was when we were under some kind of hurricane watch, and it was raining so bad. And the only thing I did, I was just watching the creek to see how far it was gonna rise. But this time it didn't come up, because I'm like, I'm upstairs, so it have to get downstairs before it get upstairs. So the only thing, I don't mind living upstairs, but the only thing that I don't like with upstairs, if there's a tornado, I have to like go in some of those inside room upstairs. But if I was living in a townhouse, then I would have the downstairs to run for rescue, like when I was living I had the downstairs to go to. We had a what you call that thing? Oh my God, what you call that thing in the Oh my God, like it was like a little enclosed room. Oh shoot, I don't remember the name of it. It was like a little enclosed room. Um, like you had the bathroom and then you had a little door. No, it's not a shelter room. It's not a bunker. Oh my God, the name is in my head. But we had the bathroom, right? And I didn't even know there was a room in there because I thought it was just and it's not a basement because it's not big enough to be a basement. Let me see, what is the name of let me see if I can find the name. But yeah, but that's where, like, whenever we have tornado warning in that area, I would go in there with pillows and sheets and everything. Because that time my son was much younger. It was probably about between 8 and 14. And we would pack up our stuff, and we would 8 and 15 because we would pack up a suitcase and everything, because I always have a suitcase packed with clothes and medicine and with passport and all the important documents, and then we would put them in that little room. And when they say, oh, there's a tornado warning, we just go in the little room and have a flashlight, and oh my God, those were some, anyway, have a flashlight and with radio and all those things, yeah. So the lady was saying she understand because with all the tornado warnings and all those things, I wouldn't want to be out and about. And I said yes, and I did come out and about because I could not sleep tonight without coming here to talk about this, because it's ridiculous. Because then I want to know, like, what's the next step? What do I do if I want to order something to ensure that it's delivered at my door? But bottom line, they ended up, I came up with a solution and we talk about the problem, and they compensate me for my what you call it now, my discomfort. What is cellar? It's a cellar. Yeah, it's called a cellar. It's called a cellar. I haven't used that word in such a long while. It's called, what is a cellar? Yeah, it's called a cellar. CELLAR. Yeah, a cellar is a room below ground level in a house that is often only used for storing wine or coal. It is used for specific purposes. I used to store, what I used to store in there? I used to store my school supplies because, as a teacher, every year I used to bring, even every year you have to pack up your stuff and bring it home. It is so different from teaching in Jamaica. Because when you're teaching in Jamaica, you're not nothing like in a classroom and then something there. Have to decorate classroom and stuff like that. Get money for buy supplies and all of that. But here, I should have the one liquor supplies driving and make some money on YouTube for buy some school supplies for my classroom. But anyway, every year you have to pack up all your things, all your stuff, your everything you own as a teacher. You pack them up and you bring them home. Now, if you're sure that you're gonna be in the same class, you no, at that school, in that area, I had to bring everything home because every year they used to paint the school. So once they paint the school, they don't want you to have anything in the school because they want to paint it. They don't want nothing off the walls. You have to take everything off the walls. When it's close to testing time, you take everything off the walls. When you're going home, you bring everything home. So that is so different from Jamaica, like, because as I said, in Jamaica, you know, not more than your lesson plan book and pen and pencil. I mean, you're not even a pencil, because we not give kids pencil at Jamaica. Then give kids pencil at Jamaica now. Right now, me want, anyway, that for one different topic. But we had to bring home everything. So that's where I used to keep my oh, me reach so. That's where I used to keep my school supplies. I used to have copy paper, boxes with different, like, let me see one of them boxes. Mark. Right now, I have my school supplies right over there in my living room. Not in the living room, like a little section in the kitchen, because I don't have anywhere to put them here. So I just stuck them right then, just some little storage boxes. But that's where I used to put those things, in the cellar. So when it comes on to time to go back to school, I would just go in the cellar and take out all the things. But then I would have so many things that over the years I accumulate so many things. Um, you know, so many things, like even now. Oh, I teach, well, I'm middle school. I was doing 6th grade, but I'm gonna do 8th grade. I'm gonna do 8th grade science and social studies this year. So that's like a different grade. And that's a tested grade where they do end of year tests. Like 6th grade, they don't really do a state test, but in that grade they do a state test end of year. So yeah, that's where I used to keep and you know what? I used to keep water in that cellar too. I used to keep water in the cellar. Tissue. Because when I go to Sam's Club and buy all those things, more challenging. But I'm telling you this, I really wanted that challenge, because I did ask to go to that grade, because I don't like to feel like it wasn't that challenging. I'm telling you, because I like my job and I like the work. And when work is just not like working, it's a lot of people probably like it, because enough of the enough of the people then were lazy, they ain't like that. But me couldn't bother. Me did need more challenge. Yes, so I had requested to move up. I had requested to move up. But yeah, so I'll be doing 8th grade science and social studies. So but the tested area is really science. So yeah. And I know I don't look it, but I've been teaching now. I'm gonna start my 29th year in teaching. 29. I taught for 28 full years. Between Jamaica and when I came up here, that's 28 years. And I love talk about it, because at the end of the day, a lot of times people see you and they just underestimate you. It's like they just don't know. Like, a lot of times we have to toot our own horn. Me know, man. Thank you, thank you. A lot of times we have to toot our own horn. And when I tell people, oh my God, I've been teaching for 28 years. Sometimes I myself can't even believe it. Sometimes me can't believe it. Sometimes I have to say, wait, let me do the maths again. Sometimes when I'm introducing myself, I can tell you, wait, let me get my glasses fit down. And that's why I need glasses, because I can tell you love what you do. Okay. Yeah, I do. I do. And as I said, I literally started a teaching channel, but I don't have much on it. But I think that on my teaching related stuff, I'm gonna put it on that channel. And once I start, I can't do like kids. I'm not gonna do kids on my channel. I'm not gonna do my class on my channel, because there's certain privacy thing that I have to keep. And a lot of times I don't even talk about me personally on YouTube, but it sometimes, so there are some things you can be general about, which doesn't get down in your personal space. But yeah, I have started the channel. I haven't put much on it. I think me have 3 videos. Me only have 5 subscribers on the channel since me started. But you know, me not really advertise the channel and all them something. But once I started putting stuff up, then I start sharing it on my Ladybeofficial channel. And then, you know, the more I share it, then the more people will recognize it. And then the more YouTube will push it in an algorithm. I just saw a thing set up. So basically with that now, um, yeah, as I was saying, the water and those things I would put in the cellar. And when I put those things in the cellar, I still have space to get in the cellar when we have a tornado warning, because you have to protect yourself when it comes on to tornadoes. You have to. There'll be a house beside you get damaged and your house not get damaged, or your house can get damaged and the house beside you don't get damaged. So when it come on to tornado warning, I don't play with it. Not in these areas. I do not play with a tornado warning. When we just chill and say, oh, it's flood, because me not going to the flood area. When them say tornado warning, I think right now we identify the little room in this area where everybody go when we have a tornado warning, because you have to be in an enclosed room. You can't be close to any windows, you understand, our doors. So you know, that's one thing. That's why I don't like, whenever they have tornado warning, I don't sleep. And the only reason why I went to sleep the other night was because I didn't know there was a tornado warning. So the warnings came when I was sleeping. The warnings came when I was sleeping. So you know, I'm like, I don't like it. So I told my son, I said, listen, anytime you up and you see a tornado warning, you better come wake me up, because I'm not play with them in there. You understand? So you can't play with them something there. So anyway, moving on. Me I talk about one whole bag of things. Me ratted. I want a whole bag of things. Me have to go split up that video, yeah, and do some different little video out type, because I beer things me I talk about over here. So all things we never all things we never plan to talk about. So you know, normally, and this is another difference with Jamaica teaching and US teaching. All right, so when we are teach at Jamaica, nobody now go school say them a go prepare school. First of all, in Jamaica, we don't have a set of teacher work days in the beginning of the year. Up here we have about 8 teacher work days. We have 8 in my area. We have 8 days where we go in and we prepare to teach the kids. Then we prepare with classroom, we decorate the classroom, and those are the things I'm gonna be putting on my channel while I'm at work decorating my classroom. Those are the things I'm gonna be doing on my other channel. I may not know if I want to do it on the channel here, because the other channel not nobody over there, but five people, 5 subscribers. So I don't know. I probably put it on this channel, but as I said, those are gonna be times when, or me can put it on the 2 of them. Those are gonna be times when I'm working, like me by myself, not where I have other kids. So I don't think there's any there's not with this social media time, there's not any rule. As long as I'm not be there, nobody pick me and put them past social media, because that me not do. That's gonna be, it's gonna be a me channel about the system, how things are done, and then I do have some educational stuff that I want to share. We have a lot of new teachers in this area, not just from Jamaica, but Jamaica, Africa, there's one from India. So you know, some things that I put out there, then I think that teachers would want to look at it and say, oh, I could do this, I could do that, I can do this, you know. I like this idea. So that's the idea of the teacher channel, for it to be a professional channel where I, you know, talk about and do things related to the teaching profession to help people who might be needing some assistance, whether it be classroom management, whether it be instruction, whether it be teacher student parent relationship, whether it be staff relationship, just just things that can help other people, you know. Yeah, so that's the goal for that channel. As I said, I already created it, but I need to go in there and do some more fixing up of it. Can me create and me throw up 3 video up there, and I mean I really talk about it much after that, because I want it to be I want it to be what you call it now, I want it to be found, you know, because sometimes when people are searching for things like how to how to make a word wall. Suppose somebody say how to make a word wall. Then I could have a topic. I could, when I'm doing my word wall, I could do a video while I'm doing my word wall. Or I could say, what does a science word wall look like? So that could be also a topic. And then when they pull it up, they could say, oh, yeah. So those are the things, like, you know, how to do this, how to do that, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's a how to channel, how to, what to expect when, and stuff like that. So that's basically what it is. But yeah, I didn't even know that I would be teaching this long, because my main goal, my dream career is to be a lawyer, and I'm still gonna do it, because in US everything is possible. So you know, that's I'm just throwing that out there. So what else? Yeah, so anyway, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and we have to advocate for ourselves, just as though we have to advocate for our kids, like kids that we teach, or our own specific kids. We have to advocate for family members. We have to advocate for, you know, people we know. We have to advocate for people in the community. We have to advocate for ourselves, so that we're not treated in a way that we're not supposed to be treated. So you know, I'm a very, very good advocate for myself and persons who I need to advocate for. You know, that's how I am. And when I move up here in the States, one thing I always remember, my mother said, she always said, listen, I don't worry about you, you know, I just pray for you, because I know that you she wouldn't use the word advocate, but she said, because I know you can take care of yourself, and you know, if you talk yourself out of situation or into situation. So you know, she always said, listen, me no worth, my mother 88, you know, she always said, I don't fret about you, I just pray for you. And a lot of times it's our parents prayer that's helping us. Me name they say other people prayer, because you don't even know of other people they pray for you. But me know definitely say my mother is always praying for me and my son. She always pray for me, always pray for my son. So one of my goals, just kind of make sure say in terms of back to JPS, in terms of the JPS situation, I want to set up a solar setting. So you know, when them not have no electricity, them still have power. We can't say that when they have no electricity from the light company, they can have it from the solar setting. So that's one of my things. And I would implore everybody, wherever you are, whether US, Canada, wherever, to have a little solar thing. Me not have none yet, but me say me go buy one little solar panel and one little battery solar thing, because just in case we lose power, because this hurricane season it doesn't look right. Solar energy, yo, thank you. So this hurricane season, it looks sticky. So I'm imploring everybody, and make I forgot by one to have at least one little solar or something. So in case of anything, you can still charge your phone, you can still play your TV, you can still I don't know if it's going to be enough to do your fridge, but at least you can have some energy. You understand? You can have a fan if it's time hot. You can plug in your fan or your heater if a cold time. Can you imagine something happen a cold time and we don't have no heat? Me rotted. No sir. Yeah. But anyway, I am gonna get off this live now, because me think me overstay me welcome. Me just a chat, 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 chat. But I guess I have my supplies over there that I need to bring in because I gotta decorate my board, set up my word wall, just set up the class. I think me probably I go try go in Monday or Tuesday. Me not really me did say me I go in, but why me not know, you know, because you see when school start, you know, you just I got have to go to work, you know, unless it's an emergency. So me always try to enjoy all my days off and not stress myself for going early. But sometimes I do going early because I like to be on top of stuff, and then sometimes when you're going with everybody and you want to, sometimes you're going with everybody and you want to go socialize and you can't socialize because you have to fix up your room and stuff. So if I go in and fix up my room in advance, then when everybody's there, we can't walk around and socialize. Because me do that, I do that too, but I have to make sure that my stuff is up and running and my classroom set up and all of that before me go socialize. So that's one thing that's one reason why I wanna go in early to just set up my class, set up everything, put everything in order, you know, put your homework here, my process and procedures, post them up, like, you know, it's a process. So you go in an empty room, but then you have to transform that room to an environment that is conducive to learning. So that's some of the things I wanna put on my other channel, my teacher channel. But some of these things might interlap because, as me say, that the channel then nobody know over there. But I guess once I start putting up videos and putting up videos, then, you know, teachers will find it. And once they find it, then it will start being a place for informational purposes. Anyway, I'm going to turn JY now. I'm out.